You do whatever you want. You're the superstar.
All right. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Go ahead and ask questions whenever.
Coach, moving on, what's it feeling like?
Moving on, what does it feel like? Yeah, it feels great. It's been an incredible postseason thus far. This team has stepped up at big moments, and every individual is doing their job, just similar to what Aria did for us today, but super excited to get another look at Penn State on Friday night.
Coach, if you kind of take this season in like one big bubble, I guess, so to speak, your second week of October, and I don't know kind of what you're thinking at that point, but I mean, the run that you guys have gone on since, I mean, could you kind of see that coming, or is this all kind of just like one big good story for you guys right now?
It's our journey, and you know, it's being an old coach and being around some young players or younger coaches. We just got to keep doing what we're doing, and keep believing in what we're doing every day, and everyone just has to continue to do their job. I knew the potential of this team because, you know, the soccer gods sometimes have to be on your side a little bit, but you know, for me, it's just, you know, continuing to grind and having them believe in themselves and stay in a routine, because this is what they were capable of doing, and I'm just so excited that this group gets to feel this.
And then, you know, you get to this point of the season, and I'm sure this is the way you drew it up, but you know, your 2 goals today were scored by players who haven't scored all season, so just, that's good coaching, right? I mean,
great coaching. Great coaching. Aria better tell you that. It was all me. No, and this is the diversity or the strength of our team, is that at any given moment, somebody's going to step up or continue to do their job. I mean, you look at Julian Valeron today, you know, heads one off the line to keep that shutout, and meant so much. You look at Aria and you look at Izzy, and they didn't stop. They didn't say, you know, I can't do it, I'm gonna do it. So I was really proud of Aria, and just proud that we have just the strength in numbers. And I talk to the team about it all the time, that you know, we might have a tidal wave, then we have a tsunami, then we have a tornado, and then, you know, a hurricane, and we're gonna just keep going and going. And I'm just proud that I get to represent this team and talk to you guys right now.
Aria, on your goal, it goes off the post in front of you. Did you think you had enough time to get to it before the defender closed out?
I don't think I was thinking in the moment. I just saw the ball and I just was gonna run through it. And we've been working on, I practiced with like one time finishing. I knew I didn't have time to take 2, because every time in the game they would just come at us with like 3 people. So I was just like, let me just hit it. So I just, one time.
had you seen that ball, you know, obviously gets crossed on the other side, and so it kind of ping pong. Did you see the action prior to taking the shot?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Just anticipation. Yeah.
That's right. You anticipated it. You did.
Anticipated it, yeah.
You anticipated it. Absolutely.
Coach, after you got the first goal, it still seemed like you were really pushing to get the second. Was that part of the plan coming in, that if you took the lead, you still wanted to stay aggressive?
A team like Virginia Tech, you know, they tied Virginia, they beat UNC. They have, you know, great goal scorers. We knew that if we gave them a half a chance, they had the ability to finish. So we really needed that insurance goal. You know, unfortunately, we couldn't get it earlier, but it's just the resilience of this team and the ability for them to, you know, put a great team like Virginia Tech away. And I was just really happy that we were able to put 2 away today and move on.
Was there any frustration at the half, knowing that you probably could be up 1 or 2 goals?
We talked about the mentality at halftime. Like, we can't give in emotionally to either side of it, the physical piece or the frustration piece. And we just had to stay on task with what we can control, because we couldn't go back, and we certainly couldn't control the physicality of the game. What we can control is our emotion. So we talked a lot about controlling our emotion and then staying with the game plan.
All right, if you could, kind of from a player's perspective, kind of take me back, you know, a few weeks ago, you know, didn't know what was going to happen. The team was kind of in the middle of the standings at that point. Then all of a sudden this run starts. So kind of take me, like, what was the team, what was it like at, you know, when things weren't necessarily going great, and then what's it been like, obviously, since things have turned around?
Yeah, so like she just said, I feel like during the moment we didn't know what was gonna happen.
Yeah.
We couldn't go backwards. We could only go forward. So moving forward, we were gonna do it for each other. And I think it started in the OU game when we came from down.
Yeah.
And we're just like, we can do it. That showed us that we can do it. So, we're just doing it for each other, and we know what we're capable of now, and we know what it takes.
Was that maybe the moment that kind of sparked this? Was that?
I
comeback?
personally do. I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah.
Thoughts on another chance at Penn State?
As we know, we're either gonna have to go Penn State, Virginia, Georgetown, and we have a lot of respect for Penn State and what they do, and obviously seeing them early and having them beat us, it's just a great opportunity for us to play another top level team and see now where we're at and how we match up. So I'm excited for this battle Friday night.
Coach, I'm obviously going to joke a little bit. It's been so long since you've been to the NCAA tournament. Does this one feel like a new experience, though, at all? Or?
Well, COVID was the new experience
Yeah,
when we
okay.
played in the spring 2 years ago. That one was please don't repeat that whole thing again, because that was awful playing year round for the student athlete. But this one's sweet because this team has gotten knocked down twice and stood up 3 times. So I'm just, like I said, I'm just grateful that these young women are able to really believe in themselves and have this iron belief about themselves. So this one is special because, we went to Texas with all the odds against us,
Yeah.
and we marched through two top 25
Right.
programs. We beat them. We win a championship. Here we go again. We gotta, again, beat a great ACC team. So I mean, it's been just so much fun to watch and be a coach of a team that is just constantly defeating the obstacles.
All right, any other questions? All right, thanks everyone.